Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily and today I'm going to be going through my lovely bookshelves today. In the last year, my bookshelves have changed quite a bit. So I am going to going through my bookshelves with you, and also before I go into the bookshelves that I've done, and the process and everything, I'm going to show you all the building for a couple of the shelves, as well as some of the things that I've added to my shelves. And I did a whole process video, which is really crazy, and then I'm going to show you the full tour of these magnificent bookshelves, as well as some other bookshelves I have as well. So we'll take a tour of those as well.
this crazy idea for getting my books like organized, and it's to do dividers in the shelves. So what I've done is I've painted all of these, or I cut them out of the cardboard from the bookshelves I got and painted them. I'm going to put labels on them, like paint labels on them, like what genre they are, so I can put them into the bookshelf and hopefully organize my books a bit better. And yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing with these. So this is a bit of a mess at the moment, but I'm trying to make, well, I'll put it on the other side. I'm trying to make more of these. So this is our first kind of go at what I wanted to try and do with the rest of these things I've already painted. So I'm going to give this another layer of Mod Podge to give it a finish. It's a nice finish, and I feel like, you know, it'll really add to them. They're not going to stick, like the paint's not going to stick to the actual books, which is what I want, and it'll be a really good divider for what I want to have in my for my collection. So hopefully these will all work out the way I want them to.
I'm going to put my bookshelf dividers in now because they've been sitting out for about 4 weeks now. It might be still a little tacky, but I think it should be fine to put into the slots as the majority of my books are covered, and if any paint or anything was to peel off onto them, they would be fine. So, and I can easily wipe it off. Yeah, so I'm hoping it should be fine. So I'm going to put them in, maybe leave it for about a week or something, see how it sits in there and pulling them out and stuff, and if it works or not. So we'll see. I'm going to film some video of me putting my dividers into my shelf. Let's go. Yeah, so here they are, all dried. They're not sticking to each other, which is good. A good sign. So let's put them in. Okay, so first I'm gonna start with my backdrop. And so on this top shelf on the bigger side, we have my Game of Thrones shelf. So I've just got some random candles because I don't know where to put them. So this one's based on Gilmore Girls, and this one is based on the Red, White and Royal Blue. So we got the Night King at the back there. I really hated how he looked outside the box, so I've kept him in the box. Then there's Ramsay just by himself. And these are all the copies that I've got of Game of Thrones. So I've got 2 of the first one, and then the rest is in the box set. And here are all the pops I've got for that. Yeah, don't ask me why Dragon Ball Z got in there, but he's there. And then behind here we have my tag. It says Everything Emily on there, and there's Daenerys. Next shelf we have a mix of superheroes. So we have Marvel characters, so we have Iron Man, Deadpool, Spider-Man, Groot twice. We've got some other superheroes here too from Marvel. Book leather thing that I got from our crate for these Violent Delights. In the middle here we have Luffy and Zoro protecting the one and only Grogu, so that is something funny I find anyway. And then behind here we have our Star Wars section. So we have BB-8, Luke, and a Stormtrooper, which was a Valentine's Day one. And it says on the bottom there, "You're the droid I'm looking for," which I find that really cute. And here is a candle holder. It's Hogwarts themed, and it's the Quibbler themed one in there, so it makes sense, I suppose. And yeah, and there's I got that at the behind the Grogu box, so yeah. I'm going to move this actually to the next one down. Alright, next shelf we have is one of my Harry Potter shelves. I have like 3 Harry Potter shelves on my backdrop. So we have a night light which has 0 batteries in it, so I can't actually turn it on, but it clicks. There's Ron and Harry, being supportive of him. We got this is Theseus Scamander's wand. It was really cheap, so that's why I bought it, because otherwise I would not have bought it otherwise. In here is the Harry Potter books. I'll just take this off quickly. And in here are all of the books in their pretty hardcover form. And it's a magnetic box, so it's really nice. And then up here we have forks. We got Chocolate Frog, and we have a Niffler. Yeah, we got 2 notebooks which are Harry Potter themed, so one's Slytherin and the other is Fantastic Beasts. I saw this on Cheryl Wallace's video and I really loved it, so I tried to find it and I found it and I love it. It's so cool, and it's got gold like foiling on the side, so cute. Okay, next we have is a Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone Mina Lima version, and I'm so looking forward to when the other version comes out, which is the Chamber of Secrets comes out, so I'm getting ready for that. Here I've got my 2 books that are very treasured to me. I'll link them up above, but they're the same thing but 2 different books because one's got a mistake in it and I got it redone. So next I've got the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child play. I've got Fantastic Beasts, both movie scripts, as well as the Fantastic Beasts book, Quidditch for the Ages, and Beetle the Bard. And we have the lore book here, plate letter thing from our crate. And here is Harry Potter. As you can tell, he has some sort of infection and we're not going to do anything about that one. Next one down we have Harry Potter, but as you can see there's Yoda just chilling, having a good life, but behind him we have Luna, Dobby. This one was a funny story. I ordered a bunch of pops on Pop Culture, and anyway they ended up giving me a box just so that it doesn't rattle in the box, so it's empty, has nothing in it, but I find it funny because it's a ghost, so I can be like, yeah, it's in there, it's a ghost, so I find that funny. Then we got Ron, Headless Nick, Harry Potter, Minerva as a cat, we got Neville, got Albus, got Hermione, we got another Niffler, so cute, and we got Hagrid. And then we got some Lego versions behind here. We got a wand that I got at Movie World in Australia. Yeah, they don't have the Harry Potter store there anymore, so that sucks, but It's so cute. And we have Ginny at the front here. I feel like it's really cool having her at the front because of the position she's in. So yeah. And then next here we have we have them. So some other more collectible things and London behind them. Next shelf is a bit of a random shelf that I've just kind of have together. So we got Crash Bandicoot. Then we got all my partner's pops here. So I don't know who he is. I know this guy is from Pirates of the Caribbean. That's Skipper, and that's a Minion. And then we've got some like little Lego collectible things as well. We've got the Crash Bandicoot candle. I've used them, so not really usable anymore, but they're still cute and I like them. So we've got that is censored. We've got Doctor Who here, and I've got Sailor Moon at the back. That was gifted. I've only watched like 5 episodes of Sailor Moon, so don't ask me anything about Sailor Moon. So next shelf, in the bottom shelf, we have all like mainly a lot of my plushies. So I've got Captain America, I've got this little kiwi, got from New Zealand, I got this little puppy that my partner gave me. Behind we have like the Ushi collection that Woolies did for both. There's the Lion King one behind there. I got this meerkat because I thought it was cute and it was a little swimmer, even though it's meant to be like a garden gnome, but still. And that's like a little Japanese figure I got. So we're travelling onto the smaller side of my backdrop. I've got these comics, so we got Paper Girls, which I really enjoyed. I didn't so much like the ending, but I really enjoyed the story and the process of how to get there. Here I've got, I'm pretty sure there's meant to be a third one in here, but whatever. There might have been, and it hasn't been put back, I don't know. But we've got the two Avatar, and we have Legend of Korra, and we have, you know, Aang on the Iron Throne. Before it was I was Iroh before, but now it's Aang, so I don't know what happened there. But and we got my cabbages as well. Next we have my not Holopox, my Nevermore shelf. So we have these candles I got from Grace and Honey. There's a quote slide here. This is the signed copy that I have. These ones are just normal copies that I've bought. That's another Grace and Honey candle. And there's the miniature version that I got. Like literally I got this miniature version from like just a random pack that I got from QBD, and I honestly like was curious about this book because I've like never heard of it, and then I realized it was actually a novel and it was the second one, and I was like, okay, I'm curious. And then that grew my love into this. And then this is a bath shower steamer. It smells nice, and like I like to keep it in the shelf because it makes this whole shelf smell like Delacon. I think that's how you pronounce it. There's the letter from Jessica Townsend for the book, the Owl Crate box. This is a thing that US kids put on their walls, being like, this is the school I go to. It says one sock on there, and so that's cool. This is an umbrella that I got from the Owl Crate Junior box. And here are all the trading cards that we get in the box as well, just scattered out. So we have all the different characters, which is really cool. Next shelf is my last Harry Potter shelf. So this is where I keep the illustrated version. So I've got Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Fantastic Beasts, Quidditch Through the Ages, Harry Potter, A History of Magic, and a Harry Potter, A Journey Through History of Magic. And we have these cute little ones. So we have Hermione here, and we have Ron there. These are so cute. Like I love them so much. And I love how they're like kind of hiding in the books. That's like my favorite part. Okay. So next is my little special shelf. So I have Invisible Life of Addie Lou, these Violent Delights and Throne of Glass in here. I'm meant to put my special editions in here, but Throne of Glass is here because I just kept it up here. I'll kind of explain in a minute, but there's those. And I have this cup. I actually made this, and as you can tell, it looks pretty shitty, but it was my first like attempt at clay for a while, so it looks really nice. And we have this thermos that I have not used, but it's really pretty, and I like the little quote on the front. Okay, so the next shelf is Throne of Glass shelf. And you'd be surprised that I have a Throne of Glass shelf. The reason why Throne of Glass isn't in here is because it's up there. And I think I'm in the process of getting a paperback one. I'm not 100% sure. just so this can fit in. As you can tell, it's quite small, just so we can actually have another shelf here. And I'm also missing the sixth one. I have not actually read Throne of Glass, but it seemed nice to fit in here, so I fitted it in here. And here we've got the Darkness candle, as well as the little book holder that I got from Addie LaRue box. So next here is My Hero Academia shelf. So we have Zero Gravity, All Might, Weekend, and Totoroku. I think that's his name. And then we have a little Bakugo, because he's just needs to be as big as his ego, right? Anyway, and then these are the copies of the manga that we already own. So yeah, that's cute. I haven't read the manga. I've watched a few episodes and they're cute, so well, nice anyway. So yeah, might as well have a shelf there. My partner just wanted to know what it would look like, you know, having anime on one of these bookshelves as well, because he's thinking of having like a bookshelf like this for just his anime, because he has a lot of anime. I mean, not anime, manga. And next shelf, I only have it here because it fits so perfectly, is the series of Unfortunate Events, and it just kind of looks so perfect as well. Just the colors and just how it looks with all the same covers and everything, and like literally it fits, like just fits. So if you have the series of Unfortunate Events and you have the small version of the Billy bookshelf, then it will fit exactly. So, and it looks perfect. Like, look how perfect that looks. Like, oh my god. Okay, so this is another area that I have books in. I don't really have a lot of books in here, but I have Doctor Who. Oh, nope, that's not Doctor Who. Doctor Who here. Got The Hobbit, which is illustrated version. Little Women, which is the movie tie-in, which I think I tried showing beforehand, but it's a movie tie-in, but I actually really do love the cover of this, but I'm not a huge fan of having the movie photos in there. I think I said that in my last shelf tour. Here is Alice in Wonderland, and I've just got the rest like in book notes and notebooks and everything. And here is a that's just an extra copy I have of the book, and I want to get rid of it at some point. So next to those shelves, that's where I keep my stack that I want to read, and this is also where I take all my Instagram photos, like in front of here. And I got this little sheet from the what's it called? Our crate for the law box, which you can see law right there, and I still need to read it. I'm planning on reading it this month. Let's just hope that I get to it. And yeah, these are all the books I'm wanting to read in June. Let's hope that I get through some. But yeah, this is where I take my photos, so each month these books will change. So now we're at my main bookshelves. So this is where I have all the books that I own pretty much. So I have it structured so it all goes crossways rather than going downways, if that makes sense. Sorry if I make people dizzy doing that, but whatever. So as you saw before, I made these cute little things. They're really cute, even though you can't see the little picture, but it kind of just like adds a touch to it in some aspect. So we've got my romance shelf, so this is all romance. And there's my little bookmark that's going to go on my shelf next. I'll show you the shelf in a moment, just not yet. Some more romance. And if there's gaps, that means that I've moved books like upstairs, because they're going to be a part of my TBR or my partner's TBR, so they'll get put back. That's why there's gaps. This is my non-fiction, so we got some here. It does still stick to the books, but the paint is not peeling off, so that is good. So these are some of my non-fiction that I own. Let's go back to them. And then here is one of those Hogwarts library books, which are so cute, and it kind of like, it makes it look a bit weird next to all my other books, but it's still cool. And then we have contemporary, so it's all my contemporary. I haven't put some of the books back yet, so another one here. So contemporary, and let's go on to my classics. And this is what Goodreads has mainly considered classics, so like The Handmaid's Tale, Pride and Prejudice, Jane Eyre, Alice in Wonderland, Great Gatsby, it's called Mockingbird, and Anne of Green Gables, and these are literally called Puffin and Bloom collection, which are like classic books anyway, and Orwell as well. So I really do love these covers, like they're so pretty. Next we got my fantasy, so this covers a bit of space, which we'll quickly go through because I haven't read all these and I don't want to stop really because this video is going to be way too long to begin with. And this is what I mean by like the Keepers of the Lost City, like looking like a rainbow like on the shelf. Like there's one missing, but like they're colourful, so that's why I've put that down. And look how freaking big this is. That's a chunky middle grade. It's like 700 pages and I don't know how I'm gonna read it because I hate reading long books. Got Avengers. Reading those ones at the moment. Next we have mystery thrillers, which I don't often go to, but I would like to go to a bit more often. Next we have sci-fi, so all my Hunger Games books are at my reading shelf. Getting low now. And then here is the rest of my sci-fi. I kind of wish that I got the other version of this book, not the movie version, but whatever. Next we have historical fiction. So these are just historical fictions that I own. And then here we have my graphics, so more graphic novels or just mainly random books I've got, so Roald Dahl and Witches. And we got all the majority of the West Witch series, Mouse. And this one is not graphic, but I don't know where to put it because I don't really have any like books that are hilarious or anything. It's not like contemporary either, so I don't know. No, this is some cutouts that I was given and I don't know where to put them, so they're just sitting there. But so I haven't used the bottoms of my shelves yet, so I've got plenty of real estate, which I'm probably going to get to once I put all the books away that I'm going to buy. But these are all my partner's anime, which he had to put away under here because of where they were placed. Some of them were getting water damaged, so he wanted to make sure that they were safe and not going to get damaged in any more capacity, so they're hiding under here. Also, quickly before I head, I'll have to show you the next shelves. I just want to show you something. So behind here, you can see there is a bag. And I just want to show someone because I bought my partner these books and I just want to show someone because I can't keep them a secret any longer. And I know he won't watch this video, so unless he does, hi, here's your Christmas present that I bought you, and I know you're going to hate me for it. Because like I asked my partner if he wanted like an autographed book, and he said, no, I don't want autographed books because he thinks they're a waste of money. So I got him an autographed book. I'm going to take the sticker off before I wrap it, but it's Matthew Reilly's 7 Ancient Wonders. He really likes the series and he wants to get the second book on sale, so he hasn't got it yet, but it is signed. And I actually got it for $16.99, so that was a really good price for that. And I also got a little book from the Skullduggery series, so I'm hoping he'll enjoy it because, yeah. This one would cost like $4, so I was like, might as well just get it quick. And yeah, that would be for him. Okay, so once I finish filming my haul video, or like, wrap up video, I put all the books that need to be covered here before they go onto the bookshelf, so I know these books have been covered. So I have like a whole bunch of cover underneath my desk, and I'm going to wrap these up at some point in the not too distant future so they're able to go onto the shelf and I don't have books. But last but not least is the TBR shelf. So these are the books that I read at night. So we have like so at the moment I want to try and read Beautiful Creatures after I finish reading the Mindhunter duology. So once I finish that, I'm going to be reading onto this one. My partner is reading the second book in the series, so that's why it's not there, but he'll finish it soon. He's a quicker reader than me. And these are all the other books I want to read for my like nighttime routine. And this is my partner's TBR shelf. Yeah, he wants to read Aristotle, The Politics, Eleanor and Park. I'm actually making him read that one because that was a 5-star read for me. So I know it's not the best, but when I read it, it was 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. So
I want to reread it, see if I can see what I missed when I first read this book. And also he wants to read Aurora Rising, but he's had this on his shelf for like 3 months and has not picked it up. And he's had this one on his shelf since Christmas, which is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I told him he might enjoy it and he has not even bothered to even, or he's opened the first page and was like, no, that's a bit boring. And yeah, that's our wedding book that we're gonna have at our wedding, so I'm keeping that special on the TBR shelf, right? But yeah, the other shelves are used for other things, like I've got makeup up here, and at the bottom I just have some random stuff and my old journals that'd be cool to look through, but at the same time this one in particular has got a lot of harsh memories in, and I do not want to be reliving those anytime soon. So that's it for me today. I hope you did enjoy this video. Sorry it was a very muddled up video, but I hope you did enjoy the process at the very least, and like seeing how like I organize my books and how it might be different to what you do and everything like that. If you liked this video, give it a like, comment down below what is your favorite way to organize your books. I'm curious to know, and subscribe if you want to see more from me. Yeah, there's more for everyone to watch, I suppose. But yeah, until next time, bye.